I Want to Be Your Blood-Red Dog by Albert Monkeyfist. Every step I take towards the wheel is a rain dance, a blood rain. Young man, you okay? Young man, my fucking veins are a haunted house wiring. I am going to burn myself down. I fall into a car, my windshield distorted by the boiling rain, and the red ink block of the traffic light. It leans in against my window, a mute, red-eyed cyclops, presses against the glass, its expression sad and curious. It speaks in a cold, loveless sex robot red light district language. His burnt-out Asimov chip smells like toast. He has broke his leash. He dips into me quick and panicked, like a hot red ember into an ashtray outside an emergency room. All my memory of family and friends become dead insects in window seals and light covers. He asks, in waves and particles. Were there ever Indians? I answer involuntarily, like a calculator. But I don't get to calculate. I am not in charge of my data. I just flow out. Yes, while no one watches, The Last Indian is on TV. He guards the vulnerable holes into all our homes, guards them from the invasion. Hopelessly outnumbered, he won't hold, but he must hold the line. Did they own everything you own? Can you leave it all out for them? Can you let it all go with a little note? No, no, no. It glared a prison spotlight. I was revealed as it poured revolution, like spoiled milk into a fanlight, when it dreams. A special radiation. Unburied bones radiate. They spread and dig like roots in the ground. Mirror bone nation creeps below. Your feet against theirs. Their coral feet mock each of your missteps. The light change, deleting its 2-minute-old mind, replacing it with a dormant green frequency. I felt the bones, too. As a boy, they tried to tell my bare feet to let them in, that their vengeance was pure, that the sun, when it is old and angry, it burns iron and burns its children alive in a haunted house electric fire. And when the earth gets old and angry, it will burn unburied bones. Those poor things unmarked, unsung, no children, no ceremony, no closer. Their door was left ajar. They crept into me, gray pre-programmed splinters. They do not have a mind to change. Hate, so much hate. It pours out of my holes. Soul viruses, an ailment, for that will bring a fever dream world to out-id. They will bring hell to us. They whisper in me that I would be a much better boy if I were food. They will make me eat my words until I was fat enough with thought for the slaughter. Tendril-footed crows flying from volcanoes, aimlessly flinging the breathing into her maw to slow down her pursuit. They tried to get their hookworms in me. I picked up a blue bird feather. My mother slapped my hand. Those things have lice. I pictured warm, static electric snowflakes flowing towards me. I will save you, my refugee. I think parasites also need a home. I will be their sinking ship, their last hope. My blood remembers. It will tell you about when it was the Nile. A river is a graveyard for the unsung. Song of a burlap sack of undulating mannequin limbs. I am going away. But I will come back for you someday soon. But you will decide how. As a city on fire? as a body on barbed wire, as mustard gas replaced ink block clouds. I will come back, but you will decide how. I am your kraken, your lap bonzo dog. How do you scream in letters like a choo-choo train stoked with opium and fetuses? I will bring the blood rain. How can I give birth to this? There's no exit for this womb, for this thing that is growing in me. Larger than me. My seams split, everything in the way of me speaking with skin. My intangible third arm stretch. It's those migrating crows over field and city, a harbinger of the sickness, the brown, dry, perpetual fall. You've gone south, and I am after you. My shadow rolls over your back just in front of the sickness. I can feel you with my shadow. I can slap that bare ass. My hand zeroes in a V formation, diving never to come back. When I touch you, it will be my last touch. The things I want to do with you, this womb, abandoned car trunk. At the bottom of me, the river, wet, I spread. Flood farmhouses, break levees. I am no longer me. I am he who had an out-of-body experience, but his body woke up before his spirit got back in, and thereafter he only identified himself as him or he. His body continued without him. He hung underage outside a titty club, a balloon tied to a boy's hand running out of gas, dragging static behind. My dreams are a radiation. They interfere with the Sabine wedding reception. I want to interfere with you. The light turns red. I look down at myself, leaning on the wheel, tuning the radio. I want back in. The light turns green, a dissipate. It turns red again, and I am gone. Dustin.